Adding new records to your database is as easy as filling in the blanks. Each record or horizontal row will contain information about a single entity. In our case, the customers table will collect information about our individual customers, with each row containing information about one customer. Let's start to put a couple of records into our database. I'm going to open up the customers table we created in the last movie. I'll double-click on it in the navigation pane to open it. I'm going to add 3 new customers here. The first field is the customer ID. That's the auto number ID field for our customers. If I try and type something here, I'll get a warning beep and a message down along the bottom that says that the control cannot be edited. It's bound to an auto number field. Access is going to take care of the serial numbering of all of our customers for us, so that we don't need to keep track of that. I'm going to press Tab to go to the next field, the first name field, and enter in Evan, our first customer. I'll press Tab again to go to the next field. This is our last name field. His last name is Santos. I'll press Tab one more time to get to the phone number field, and I'm going to type in his phone number, 383-835-9398. When you get done entering the record, you can press Tab one more time or press the Enter key to move down to the next record, and we'll start entering in our second customer. I'll skip the ID field, press Tab again. This customer is Micah Harvey. And Micah's phone number is 564-618-7716. When you get done entering that record, press Return or Enter one more time. Our last customer is Dante Levy, D-A-N-T-E, and Dante's phone number is 636-920-1555. Now if you want to move back and forth between a record, you can press the arrow keys to move left and right, or up or down to move around in your records. We can also use the buttons down here at the very bottom of our table to navigate through the records. I can have options to go to the first record here, or go to the last record. I can move back and forth single records by pressing the previous record button or the next record button. In the middle here, we have the current record indicator. This information tells me what record number we're on in the table and how many total records there are on the table. Right now it says 3 of 3. I'm on the third record of 3 records in this table. This last button over here with the yellow starburst will jump us to a new blank record. Now we only have 3 customers currently. If I wanted to add a fourth, it's really easy for me just to go to this fourth line and start typing it in. But imagine you have a table with 10,000 records in it. Pressing this button is a shortcut instead of having to scroll all the way to the bottom before you can enter in your new information. We're going to talk about the filter and search boxes in a later movie. Now it's worth noting here that Access is saving all of these record entries automatically. As soon as we finish typing in one record and move to the next, Access saves that record to the database, so we never have to worry about losing data. The only time you need to save the database is when you're making changes to the structure of it, to the design of tables or forms or their connections, for example. Whenever you're strictly entering or modifying the data that lives in the database, you don't have to think about saving. Your data will be safe and sound in the Access file. I can go ahead and close the customers table, and you'll see that Access doesn't prompt us to save. If I double-click on it to open it again, you'll see that our records are there safe and sound. Now once your tables are created, entering data can be as simple as typing into the blank cells. Later in the course, we'll see how we can add additional controls on these cells to help prevent data entry errors such as typos, and help automatically control formatting, such as automatically adding the parentheses around our area codes in the phone number field. We also saw where to look to get some basic information about the contents of our table, such as the currently selected record and how many records it holds, down here. Anytime I open up a new table, my eyes instinctively flick down to this little box for a quick and easy summary of the contents.